DJ! Not only is it his real name, but I'm pretty sure it's also his initials. I'm pretty sure his first name's Devon, but for his surname, well, to my knowledge, it's John. It's probably something like really, really, really basic, like, Johnson or something like that. Well, I'm pretty sure that's what DJ stands for. Well, besides disc jockey, of course, but, you know, that's actually quite a clever, name, isn't it? Well, clever nickname, I should say. Because, well, what more is there for me to say? DJ Devin Johnson. Ben Plus, he's really into his music, so, that's why he's called DJ. You're very clever, very clever, very clever. Pixar are a very clever bunch of people, No, 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 like, seriously, they are. I think they're great. They're great. I think that, I love Pixar films, but, especially the Cars films, but, if if someone asked me to, well, find a favourite, Pixar film besides the Cars films, well, it's got to be a tough question, that, but, you can't go wrong with the original Toy Story, can you? You just can't. The original Toy Story is a fabulous film, I think. With Sid, well, actually not Sid, but, Buzz and Woody, who actually, Woody looks like George Russell, if you think about it. Well, if you look at him, rather, Woody from Toy Story looks like George Russell, he's now a 5-time Formula One Grand Prix winner, and God knows how many podiums. I think like 30 podiums, and then 3-0, or something like that, or something, I don't know. Yeah, actually, I think he's got similar stats to Carlos Sainz Jr., not senior, he's a rally driver, but Junior is the F1 driver. Still, DJ is based on a 2004 Scion XB. I think that's alright, but it's not alright, but they're probably unreliable, to be honest. Well, I'd imagine. They're probably cheaply made. Well, that's just what I think. They might be one of the most reliable cars in the world, as far as I'm concerned, but, they're just one of those cars that just seem unreliable and break down every 5 minutes. It's just, I don't know. Well, I don't know. But I'm not 100% sure on that statement, so can't really, I don't know, can't really be sure. Let's have a closer look at him. There's like his lightning bolts or something like that. I don't know. I think that's what they're meant to be. They could resemble some. Well, not resemble, but they could have another meaning. Apologies for like the chips and scratches. DJ was one of the first ever die diecasters diecasters I ever got. So and oh god, I was like 5, 6 years old at the time. God, like 10 years ago, believe it or not. Look at his rims. They are massive, I must say. Yeah, I think he's just gone to show off, I think. As with most other writers and tuners do. Yeah, he's got speakers. Well, of course, you need that as a DJ, or else people won't be able to hear your music, huh? Well, look at that massive spoiler. That's alright, isn't it? I'll happily have that on my car. Well, if I ever do have a car. Boy, look at how many speakers does a car need? It's just absolutely mental. You can tell he was one of the first cars I ever got. Okay, look at the chips and scratches and whatever. Like he's messing in it. He's messing in his exhaust as well. He's missing. Like the whole exhaust is missing. Can you believe it? Still, I actually think he's a decent car, to be honest. So, have a great day, folks.